We're talking about our support networks today. It's the top 5 support monsters in Chronicles, and the word Farmable should be in there somewhere. And just for reference, for the purposes of this video, we're going to only be discussing monsters that fall within the support category within Summoners War Chronicles. So even though things like Zhang Fei and Konamiya may do things that we attribute to the support role, they are technically Knight class, so you won't see them make an appearance in this video. Though if you like this sort of thing, then perhaps I'll do another top 5, but with Knights. And if you don't, I'll stop. With all that out of the way, let's get right into it. Starting off the list at number 5, it's Celia, the Light Heart Magician. And you can get her as a reward for doing guild raids. She's on the list for a few reasons. The first is that she applies damage taken up within an area, and then she also puts unrecoverable on a target. So while she's healing and supporting your team, she's doing the opposite of that to all the enemies around you. Her second skill heals all of your allies and also puts enemies to sleep, though if you have recovery up, then she'll put a shield on everyone too. How she'll get recovery up will be covered momentarily.
5 hours later.
It's from her passive. Anytime an ally kills an enemy creature nearby, it will heal your team as well as apply damage dealt up. Then she'll get recovery given up, which is going to further increase the effective healing from her passive in skill 2, and it's going to give mana regen speed up to your summoner, thus making it so your skills can be used more frequently. That's a lot of synergy all within one package, and we're just at number 5. Number 4 is Lulu, the Water Howl. You can get Lulu from the Guard Journal within Naomi's Monster Story. Now she is on the list because her first skill recovers the HP of a target ally based on her maximum HP, and it'll apply defense up. Then her second skill is a selective cleanse for attack and defense down. Then it'll do the same thing from her first skill where it'll heal based on her max HP. You're gonna notice that a lot, so you'll want to build her up tanky so you get the max amount of amount of fish in the sea. You'll notice that she says that a lot, so you'll want to build her tanky so that way you get the maximum amount of efficiency out of those skills. Number 3 is the sister to number 5. It's the Dark Heart Magician, Vivacell. And she's available via the Guard Journal or the Guild Shop. Looking at her skills now, her first one heals all allies and removes 1 debuff. But her second skill is where things get really cool. She applies defense up to your allies and attack down to the enemies. So she's doing sort of a pseudo heal because, you know, damage not taken is health not lost, which really sounds like healing to me. It's almost like a pre-heal. It's like the damage can't even be dealt to you. Your defense is so high, their attack is so low. Her third skill does a lot. First of all, it prevents lethal damage to an ally. Then it'll heal all allies 3 times, well, except herself, so all -1. And then it'll give attack up. Now that's what I call a third skill. Number 2 is Shannon the Wind Pixie, and she's actually free through quests. Her first skill is doing an impression of what I love so much about Vivacell's second skill. It's going to apply attack down and defense down. Her second skill is basically the inverse of that. It's going to apply attack up and defense up to all allies while also removing a stack of attack down and defense down. So she's also doing the thing of preventing damage, which isn't strictly a heal, but it's basically a heal. But she's easy to max, she's got low cost, and she's easily obtainable through unknown scrolls. Now we're at number 1, who you can get via secret dungeons, or you could do the quest in Florence and Rokurangma, or you could do the Ascension Shop. I still haven't said the name of the monster. It's Shushu, the Light Howl. Shushu's first skill is going to apply a recovery given up to itself, and it's also going to heal 1 other unit along with itself based on its max HP. Their second skill heals all allies based on their max HP, yada yada, you've heard that clause the same number of times, but it also cleanses dots, and it applies immunity if everybody's at max HP. So that's pretty cool. Shushu is also very cost effective in terms of evolution and awakening because it's a 4-star. So there we go, that's the list of the top 5 farmable support units in Summoners War Chronicles. If one of your favorites didn't make the list, tell me your top 5 in a comment down below. See you next time.